Welcome to highlights of the World Swimming Championships FINA Melbourne 2022, supported by Nikon. Only finals on day 6, the last night of competition, so this would be a fast session. But we had no idea just how quickly some of these races would fly by. Let's speed through to the relays and one of the most dramatic finals in the history of the sport, the men's 4x100 metres medley relay. Ryan Murphy gave the USA the lead after the backstroke leg, which Nick Fink maintained through the breaststroke. Italy and Australia were pushing hard though. That only seemed to further motivate the Americans' mind, with Julian Trenton holding off charging Matteo Rivolta on the third leg. On the fourth, it came down to a sprint between the USA's Kieran Smith, Alessandro Muresi of Italy, and 100-metre champion Kyle Chalmers of Australia. No one would have predicted what happened next.
Chalmers will fly home here. It's Kyle Chalmers out after them. The crowd getting right behind him. Italy, Australia, the USA. Chalmers flies. Australia. Chalmers. A magnificent a dead heat. A world record dead heat. Australia and the United States. Have you ever seen anything like it?
The women's was also a brilliant race, which saw Canada take an early lead before the USA, through 100-metre breaststroke champion Lily King, took control by the halfway stage. Sweden and Australia, thanks to Emma McKeon, were also in medal contention. Kate Douglas, already with 4 golds, dove in for the USA on the final leg.
This is going to be put the glasses down. The United States are going to take this gold medal and a world record. The USA, gold and a new world mark.
Away from the relays, there were also a host of stunning individual race finals, like the women's 100-metre butterfly, for example. Maggie McNeil had been one of the outstanding swimmers of the meet with 2 golds, including a world record in the 50-metre backstroke ahead of day 6. Her rival and fellow 50-metre fly champion Tori Husk of the USA set off at record-breaking pace and was ahead at the halfway. We pick it up in the closing stages there.
The world record pace, the world record's about to fall here. McNeil it is. McNeil, she takes the gold in a world record.
That latest victory saw her claim the Melbourne 2022 Best Female Award. Now, Chad le Clos is without doubt one of the most popular swimmers in the world. He's won it all, but has struggled over the last 2 years. The South African's 200-metre fly victory marked a return to form earlier in the week, and despite strong pressure from rivals, he closed the 100-metre final out to secure gold number 2.
Mighty performance. It is title number 5. He is back on top.
After a world record in the 50-metre breaststroke semi-finals on day 5, Ruta Maiatita was the clear favourite in the final. But Olympic champion Lily King and world gold medalist Benedetta Pilato were among others in this stacked lineup, so there were no guarantees. The Lithuanian loves a challenge though, and although she wasn't quite as quick as her swim 24 hours earlier, Maiatita did enough for gold. The men's 50-metre breaststroke saw another A-list lineup take to the water. World champion Nicolo Martineghi was in lane 4, Olympic gold medalist Adam Peaty in lane 1. But you always have to keep an eye on Nick Fink. The World Cup champion excels at short course, and after the 100-metre gold he won earlier in the week, he secured the sprint title in a new championship record time. Now, the 200-metre freestyle finals are traditionally among the most highly anticipated events of the programme, and the fans had to wait until day 6 for these. The men's featured Olympic champion Tom Dean, as well as the gold and silver medalists from Budapest 2022 World Championships, David Popovic and Sunwoo Hwang. High class, high speed, Dean under world record split for the first 100. From there, though, it was Hwang of South Korea who powered to the front. He actually broke his finger during the morning heats, but fought through the pain to hold off Popovic and Dean and secure gold in a new championship record time.
But this is going to be Hwang Sung-woo taking a gold medal. A magnificent swim, a championship record.
The women's 200-meter free saw defending champion and world record holder Siobhan Haughey of Hong Kong go for her first title of the week. She took silver in the 100-meter free. That was behind Marit Steenenberg, who was in the lane next to her in this final, and potentially blocking her view of what was happening out in lane 2. Rebecca Smith pushing hard for Canada. Haughey had enough in the tank though to defend her title and claim the win she craved.
The girl from Hong Kong, she makes it 2 titles in a row.
To the women's backstroke next, where home favourite Kaylee McKeown was looking to add the 200-metre title to her 100-metre success. Cheered on by the home crowd, the Australian was under world record pace at the halfway stage. She dropped off a little in the final 100, but Claire Curzon and Kylie Mass couldn't quite catch McKeown, to the delight of the Aussie fans.
She's challenging the world record, and Kaylee McKeown takes gold. A magnificent swim.
Now, Ryan Murphy has dominated the men's backstroke events this week, and his third final would produce the same result as the previous 2. 200-metre gold for the American, building on his 50 and 100-metre titles and helping him secure the Best Male Swimmer award for Melbourne 2022.
Ryan Murphy all the way. Another victory to the champion American. Ryan Murphy takes gold.
That concludes our roundup of the final day of competition. You can see more video highlights from Melbourne 2022 on the World Aquatics YouTube channel.